What can a potential new Taco Bell employee expect when it comes to working for the fast food chain? And would you even want to? This is what it's really like to work at Taco Bell, straight from those who know best, the people that work there. Securing an entry-level job on the crew at Taco Bell isn't the most difficult thing in the world, which is probably why it's a popular place for a person's first job. There's also no need to pore over pages of internet job searches. Finding a job at Taco Bell is as easy as hitting up their website and plugging in your location. Chances are the Taco Bell closest to you is hiring. One person on Indeed said that upon filling out their online location, they were immediately notified that they had been selected for an interview the following day. Landing an interview doesn't get much easier than that. As for the Taco Bell interview itself, well, let's just say it's not going to be a long and grueling process. The questions tend to range from asking prospective employees to tell a little about themselves to how they might handle certain job situations. Numerous people on Indeed described it as relatively short and even relaxing, with them being either hired on the spot or shortly thereafter. While nailing the Taco Bell job interview is a breeze, the demands of the job can at times be a little more challenging. With Taco Bell being fast food, fast is an aspect that factors into the job, and managers pay close attention to how quickly crew members are taking orders, assembling, and serving food. According to one employee on Reddit, when firing on all cylinders, their Taco Bell served around 100 to 200 customers in the drive-thru and 100 in the store per hour. In order to make these customer service numbers, employees are clocked on their speed per customer. Another employee on Reddit said that for an employee working the drive-thru, they were expected to take a customer's order and send them on their way in the span of 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The one thing that really throws off this Taco Bell speed clock is when a customer places a huge order of a bunch of small items. The employee said, "I always feel bad for people who order like one item or just a drink and have to sit behind 3 cars with 70+ items between them." So the next time you want 50 soft tacos, maybe consider cutting the Taco Bell employees a break and going inside.
And a burrito supreme with no meat. Is that correct?
She's gone already, Chief.
Fast food jobs don't have a reputation for being especially high-paying, and you won't get rich rolling burritos. According to Indeed, the average pay for a Taco Bell employee in a non-management position is around $10 per hour as of 2020. The good news is that Taco Bell does give raises as well as promotions. A former employee on Reddit explained that it all boiled down to putting solid effort into the job, saying, "If you stand out, you'll get it. I worked at Taco Bell for 14 months, and I went from $8 to $13. Employees can also make a little more if they climb the ranks with shift managers, making an average around $12 an hour, and general managers making over $16 per hour. By and large, the determining factor on how much a person makes starting out at Taco Bell mostly depends on the rate set by the franchisee. Taco Bell makes this known on their online job applications, stating, "Franchisees are independent business owners who set their own wage and benefit programs." Taco Bell employees seem to back up this statement, with some saying their franchise location had a policy of yearly raises. Others on Indeed said they were getting raises anywhere from every few months to, well, never. Store managers are the captains of the Taco Bell ship and are responsible for keeping order and making sure a particular restaurant is hitting sales goals. It's no doubt a tough job, and if you're tasked in charge of running a Taco Bell, you could probably expect to make around $47,000 a year. If you've got what it takes, however, and are working at the right Taco Bell, you could be making a whole lot more. In early 2020, Taco Bell announced that it would be paying some of its store managers a salary of $100,000 a year. Here's the catch. Remember how we mentioned that it's franchise owners who set the pay rates for their employees? Well, this 6-figure salary only applies to corporate-owned Taco Bell restaurants, according to Fox Business. The big reason for paying some managers the 6-figure salary is that Taco Bell wants to hold on to good talent, and nothing keeps people from looking for greener pastures quite like money. Over 90% of Taco Bells in the United States are owned by independent franchisees, so finding one willing to pay $100,000 could be tricky, but they are out there. Is working for Taco Bell's corporate offices in sunny Southern California like partying at a music festival? Probably not most days, but their corporate promo video sure would make you think so. According to The Muse, the Taco Bell offices are outfitted with foosball tables, and employees can opt for the standard desk or working on the couch in the Boom Boom Room. There's also an on-site gym, dry cleaning, and yes, a nail and hair salon. As for getting a job as a global marketing manager or digital analyst, it's going to be a little tougher than landing a job in the restaurant. Those that do work for Taco Bell's headquarters in California can enjoy on-site childcare, 4 weeks of paid vacation, and of course, free Taco Bell. With those sort of perks, it's no surprise that it has a relatively high employee satisfaction rating on Glassdoor. Working at Taco Bell and having to serve inebriated customers is just part of the job, especially for any employee stuck working the late-night shift.
And I'm ready to party!
Multiple Taco Bell employees have said that they had their fair share of interactions with some less than sober customers. One employee said on Reddit, "High and/or drunk people make up a solid percent of the people we serve." Another employee said that it wasn't uncommon for people to get in fights at the drive-thru lane or fall asleep before even picking up their orders. The worker explained, "People would pass out in their cars at the order speaker, but we didn't go outside once the doors were locked for security reasons. So we just had to call the cops and wait." In U.S. states where marijuana has been legalized, working the graveyard shift seems like a whole different beast. One Taco Bell employee said that they had seen everything from a customer confusing them for KFC to a guy who regularly comes in and, quote, pays almost $30 for a bag of 24 tortillas. As weird as some of the encounters may be, it's bound to make the night a little more interesting. One employee said, "Surprisingly, or maybe not, stoned people make really good customers. They're mellow a lot of the time, and they become regulars more often than not." Once in a blue moon, a fast food company strikes gold with a certain menu item that catches fire with the public. And in no time flat, the brand is serving up its new item like gangbusters. In 2012, it was Taco Bell's moment to shine with the rollout of the Doritos Locos Tacos. Just like the fast food phenomenon of the Popeyes chicken sandwich in 2019, Taco Bell employees scrambled to keep up with the demand for the tacos. One former Taco Bell employee said on Twitter, "I empathize with them Popeyes employees because I was working at Taco Bell when the Doritos Locos came out and whew, talk about tired." The new tacos were such a hit that Taco Bell hired 15,000 extra workers to help with the taco frenzy, according to Business Insider. Taco Bell pulled some of the Doritos Tacos versions in 2019, so at least that gives employees some relief from the Doritos Locos mania. In order to make sure that Taco Bell employees can keep up with the rotating menu and assemble food orders correctly, training videos are a regular part of the gig. One former employee and team trainer wrote on Quora, "There is also a video every month that you will watch to learn about new items or review safety and current product builds." While one employee on Indeed did say that the training process is frequently ignored, employees are compensated at their regular hourly rate for watching whatever training video is assigned to them. As for what some of those training videos look like, well, they're a combination of live action and low-budget looking early 2000s animation. Some of the videos also include quiz portions. For example, with a video detailing how a Crunchwrap Supreme is made, employees have 3 choices for how long it's supposed to be on the grill. Answer incorrectly, and the animated Taco Bell trainer scolds you.
Ouch! 45 seconds is way too long. This guest will probably be in shortly to complain. Try again.
The rather simple list of ingredients that dominate the Taco Bell menu, compounded with the fact that it's fast food, could easily lead one to believe that microwaves and freezers are the only things in the kitchen area. But while the cooking at Taco Bell isn't gourmet, the employees are definitely involved in making your meal. One employee on Reddit revealed that they don't have a mixer. They whisk everything by hand. They added, "We do everything. We fry everything, prep everything, make the food, no pre-making food either, make the drinks." Another employee went on to say that the beans aren't from a can, but are shipped dry, and Taco Bell employees boil the water for them each day. As for the ground beef, well, that's one thing that Taco Bell seems to have a unique way of cooking. One employee who worked there in the 90s said the meat prep actually turned them off from eating there. They explained, "The one thing I distinctly recall was that the meat came in preformed tubes, and I had to run it over some sort of grater. It was beyond disgusting, watching it slice through." More recent employees noted that this process had changed, fortunately. While the preparation may be less than appetizing, a worker did state that they're 100% required to wear gloves on the line at all times, thankfully. Fast food can be tiring and hectic work, and if your coworkers aren't pulling their own weight, it only makes that job that much more exhausting. Reviews on job sites like Indeed are littered with both good and bad reviews of working at Taco Bell. And if there was one aspect that could make or break a person's job experience, it seems like it was the people they worked with. Several folks on Quora reiterated just how crucial the coworkers were for a good experience working at Taco Bell. One former employee admitted, "Coworkers can be great and show up every shift and do their jobs, or they can call off frequently and not do much when they manage to show up." While one employee on Indeed said their managers were great, other former employees said they had a horrible experience and generally summed it up as being the result of bad managers and apathetic employees. Taco Bell's own corporate video culture paints the job as a fun and energetic environment, with employees citing their coworkers as being like a second family.
There's an energy here that's just rad.
If you're thinking about picking up a job at Taco Bell, perhaps scouting out a location first and paying attention to how the employees interact with one another wouldn't be a bad idea. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more MASH videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.